Okay, April 13th, 1841. What's up, Radiant Software? I'm writing this in case I get caught. I need someone to continue the investigation if the worst happens to me. The last 2 months have been very tense in this monastery. Every few weeks, a monk is found in the morning, shredded to pieces and splattered in blood. Even if the Absats say they already sent a letter asking for help, it wouldn't take this long for the help to come. It's clear they're hiding something from us. So I've decided to take action. Whoever, no, whatever is doing this, must be inside the monastery. One night I've eavesdropped on the abbots. They heard about some creature called Meta. I headed to our library in order to find more about it, but I came empty-handed. Weeks of research led to nothing at all. Now there's only one place left to look, the restricted section of the library. No one aside from the abtots can be there, and whoever tries to enter gets caught and sentenced to death. I know I'm putting my life on the line, but I can't stand knowing I might be the next victim, and the abtots are going to know about it. So on the night blessed by the full moon, I'm heading there. I'm going to search books about the Maita in the restricted section. That's my signature. Alright. Hello everyone, my name is 07Adam, and welcome to Restricted Section. Let's get right into this. Enter. This game looks awesome. I'm very excited to play this game. I love the style of it. I love the look. Making me very happy. Very cool. I like it a lot. Oh. I managed to get in unnoticed. I need to find books with information about Maita. Oh, look at us. Look at look at us go. We're so cool. Any books? Any books? Any books? What? Oh, I found one. Spiritual Creatures by Eddie. Yes, I would like to read it. Yes. The existence of supernatural creatures that roam our world is widely known through the spread of folklore stories. For many, those are simply made to scare other people. However, in order to understand the supernatural, it's necessary to broaden your knowledge of seeking them in faraway lands. One example comes from South America. People there talk about a creature called Maita, which shares a similarity with werewolves. They only appear during a full moon. People say it always seeks blood and warmth during the night, which makes unaware travelers with their lit bonfires easy prey. Okay, well that's bad information for me considering I decided to do this on a full moon. There's someone notes about the monastery finances, I'll leave it there. But yeah, considering I'm here at a full moon. Oh, wait, what does that say? A letter with a list of medicine and ingredients, though I've never heard about armadillo milk being used as medicine. Oh, okay. I haven't. Tell you what. Oh, found another book. It's a decorative world globe. Quite heavy and expensive. Yep. What about the, this... Oh, hold on. What does that say? There are books about Hold on, guys. I got this. There are books about extortion and dark rituals. I'm starting exorcisation, exorcise, Why is this so hard? Exorcisation. Oh my gosh! What? I'm going past it. And dark rituals. I'm starting to understand why the section is restricted. Monthly Obituary by Abbot Augustus Reed. Yes, I would love to read it. January, Brother Old Age, Abbot Cicero, High Fever. February, oh, this is probably how they died. February, Brother Caesar, Heart Stroke. Brother Angelo, Shredded to Pieces, Investigation in Progress. March, Brother Wilson, Shredded to Pieces, Investigation in Progress. Brother George, Fall Incident. April, Brother Arlie, Shredded to Pieces, Investigation in Progress. Ugh. So we know they're a type of werewolf. A lycanthrope. A lycanthrope. Feature Encyclopedia by Maud Hayson. I would love to read it. Vampire, an undead creature with pale skin that feeds on blood of other people. It can transform into a bat. Ghoul, a spirit that lives on cemeteries and digs graves in order to eat corpses. Though it also attacks the living. A werewolf, also known as a lycanthrope. A creature that resembles a humanoid with wolf-like features. Its howl can be heard from various kilometers of distance. The Maita, a demon with bright red eyes. If someone dies of high fever during a full moon, then they become a Maita a few days after a burial. Wait, hold on. It said, wait, let me read. Fever during a full moon. Okay. And somebody died of a fever, right? So let me go back here. Yep. No, it was this side. The monthly obituary. Fever. Somebody was fever. Heart stroke, old age, high fever. Albert Cicero. So he died of a high fever. So it could be him. He died in February. I think there's a full moon during February. I can't go back there. Alright, well, let's go right here then. Travel journal by Abbott. This is a guy that died of a high fever. My travels through South America have been quite fruitful, even though I'm very hot and there seems to be more mosquitoes than people around these parts. I've almost become used to being bitten by them already. The vistas make up for those minor inconveniences, however. The local people seem to be open to our teachings, as Abbot Marcisius imagined they would. I'm still looking for the ideal place for the new monastery. It's quite hard to choose, since there are so many difficult to reach, but wonderful locations around here. True. So I know you're the Maita, right? Like, it has to be him. Because how could it not be him? He died of a high fever, and that was one of the things. And, he's like the only guy that we know about that died of a high fever, and I feel like that's kind of a give. Quite heavy and expensive. I don't know why it's saying why it's so heavy. I'm probably gonna have to, I'm gonna remember where these are, so just in case I need them. Strictly section is quite messy and unorganized. I wonder if something happened here. Dude, you already know something happened here. Somebody died. Also, I love the graphics. I love my little guy walking around. Big fan. Books are filled with unique copies of common books. I've read most of them. I won't find anything useful here. Why are these common books? Oh. Esoteric Medicine. Eric. By Donovan Mars. I would love to read it. Sometimes specific health conditions demand specific medicines when the most common ones won't do the job. When this happens, know that you should use the medicines listed in your own risk. Since there is no clear indication of how they are exactly on the body, how they act exactly on the body, it can cause severe side effects. Sorry, yawn sometimes. Depending on the patient, the first medicine listed here is one indicated to treat a high fever that only gets worse. You'll need anteater tongue powder, freshly pickled carrots, armadillo milk, a piece of skunk skin, and hot water. Why would you need, okay. I'm gonna take a photo of that just in case I ever need to make, I guess, a high fever cure there's another one right there. There's another globe. Just a bunch of dictionaries. This bookcase is filled with unique copies of common books. There's a bunch of dictionaries. My Travels in the Americas by Paulo Souza. Read. The New World is fascinating. Let me move my cursor so the words aren't covered. The New World is a fascinating place due to various reasons. But none come closer to its native people and their culture. It's unfortunate that during these centuries, people have not paid attention to their ancient knowledge about medical plants, unique rituals, or society. However, above the aforementioned points I just listed, the most interesting one it has to be the stories about a quite exotic evil creatures. During my travels to South America, the one that intrigued me the most was about the Maita, an undead creature with red eyes that roams around the place it used to live, seeking some source of warmth, such as fresh blood or fire, to ease the intense cold it feels. Yeah. So as long as it didn't die in this room, I'm good. I mean, this place is probably pretty sturdy, I would assume. I mean, it's a giant stone monastery. Bookcase full of books. Wait, hold on. Spiritual matters. I'd love to read them, but now's not the time. The moon is so beautiful tonight. I wish I were here under different circumstances. I mean, you have pretty noble intentions right now. I would feel like trying to make sure your people don't die. Monastery Expansion by Abbot Marcellus. After many years of conversations and plans made by our brothers, we're finally going to intake the attempt to bring our teaching to new lands. Or initiate. Why did I say intake? Initiate. The first place where we're going to visit is South America, where people seem most likely to listen to our teachings in a first moment. Abbot Cicero is going to represent us, traveling with a few other authorities also interested in expanding the reach of our monastery beyond our country. No one else must know about this at the moment, since we'll keep silent about the real motives of his travels. The real motives? The real motives, you say? What are the real motives? What motives are you referring to? Okay. Oh, secret. That's a big book right there. Is it a book I can read? Yup. Come on. Excursions Volume 10 by Aulus Longinus. Yes, I'll read. In this volume, we will take a book and some demons specific to our religions of Central America to South America. Few information has been gathered about them on the writing of this book, but I'm going to give at least a brief description. Sorry, Jan. About them. The first one is called Maita. It's believed that a buried person can become a Maita after some time. This causes for such event are still uncertain, but the only way to prevent it is to cremate the body instead of burying it. It is well known it seeks warmth when roaming at night. That can explain why it showers itself in human blood and seeks bonfires. Good. We gotta burn the fucker. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with setting them ablaze. My travels in the Americas. Did I already read this? I know what is fascinating due to various reasons, but yeah, I already read this. Ooh, what is this? A bonfire? If I could just... could I... Or the fireplace is still lit. Someone must have been here recently. I better be careful. There are books about extortion and dark rituals. Wait. I'm starting to understand why this section is restricted. Okay. Oh. Health report. Dr. Johnson. Let's read it. January 13th, 1854. The patient seems to have gotten worse as the full moon approaches. I've never seen such a high fever before. I've done everything I can so far, but there's no signs of improvement in his health. Now and again, I'm sorry. I fear that all that is left for us to pray that he recovers. Though this seems unlikely, I fear worse may come to worse. I feel the worst may come to worst when the full moon is upon us. Well, okay. South American Mosquitoes by Keegan Russell. Yes. South America It's a home of breathtaking landscapes, but it can be quite dangerous, in fact. One of the greatest dangers is quite small, namely mosquitoes. There is a plethora of mosquito species there, and some are known to transmit diseases that may take some weeks to manifest, with the most common symptom being high fever. Some religious, some regions even say that you may return into an undead creature called Maita if you die because of the high fever caused by the mosquito bite. If you come back from your travels and still fall ill out of the blue, you may know the reason, but don't worry, you won't turn into an undead creature. Huh. Funny joke. I think I've gathered enough information. I better go now. The exit is down the main corridor. Now all the music has died down. Probably the Maita is going to appear and eat me whole. I kind of want to see what it looks like. I know I'm gonna get jump scared. I hope I get jump scared because I really want to see what the creature looks like. I've learned more than enough. I need to get out of here. Let's go then. Oh, is that it? Is that it right there? Oh, hey, buddy. Oh. Well, guys, the game just closed after the game ended with and he killed me. But anyways, that was the restricted section. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed reading about the lore about this world, about the Maita. That was very cool. I had fun reading. I really wish I was able to pronounce the names better, but it was definitely helpful. I feel like, but whatever. So we were here to get scared, and the scare at the end wasn't very scary, but the atmosphere was definitely good. I would probably rate it a solid like 8 just because of the atmosphere and the world. But yeah, that was the restricted section. I hope you enjoyed watching. I know I enjoyed playing. I have been 07 Adam. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, peace.